I'm Deputy Chief Dennis Bingheim, and on behalf of Chief Copley and the members and families of the Police Department, I would like to take this time to welcome you to our annual Peace Officer Memorial Service. I want to say a special thank you to those from other law enforcement agencies, the other city employees, to Mayor Moore, and the others who have come to join us this morning. Chief Copley sends his regrets that he is unable to join us this morning, but he is in Washington, D.C. today to attend the Office of Juvenile Justice and Delinquency Prevention's National Missing Children's Day ceremony, at which Detective Anjanette Biswell will receive the 2013 Internet Crimes Against Children Attorney General's Award. We're very proud of her, and while I want to just say that Chief Copley really wanted to be here today, that was much more important this morning. As we get started, we'll start with Mayor Kyle Moore to read a proclamation.
Thank you. Whereas in 1962, President John F. Kennedy designated May 15th as National Peace Officer Memorial Day and the calendar week in which May 15th falls as National Police Week, and whereas, on average, one law enforcement officer is killed in America every 54 hours, and whereas each year, on average, 161 law enforcement officers are killed and thousands of law enforcement officers are assaulted in America, and whereas in the history of the Quincy Police Department, 5 officers have been killed in the line of duty, and whereas law enforcement officers all across our great nation work countless hours for the benefit of all, and whereas our community desires to honor the service and dedication of the men and women of the Quincy Police Department who sacrifice much for the safety and security of our community, now, therefore, I, Mayor Kyle A. Moore, do hereby proclaim the week of May 12th through the 18th, 2013 as Police Week, and Wednesday, May 15th, 2013 as Peace Officer Memorial Day in the city of Quincy. And I urge all of our citizens to make every effort to express appreciation to these men and women who are willing to sacrifice their lives, if necessary, to protect us, our loved ones, against all who violate the law. Done at City Hall this 15th day of May, 2013. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mayor Moore. We appreciate your taking your time from your busy schedule to be with us this morning. We know you have had a busy week or so as you've assumed your new position as mayor. At this time, I would like to introduce Pastor Bob Morwell of United Union Methodist Church to the podium to lead us in prayer.
Thank you. Would you join with me in prayer, please? Gracious God, on this day, we are mindful of all those who place themselves at risk so that others might be safe and protected. We are mindful of those who sacrifice their own peace to bring peace to the community. We are mindful of those out of dedication and commitment to the well-being of this city and our larger society, put themselves at risk. And we are mindful of those who have laid down their lives that others might live. Help us always to be grateful. The care, commitment, compassion of those who step up, do the difficult work, policing our community, meeting the needs of those who are often in desperate need. We're grateful for their courage. We're grateful for their commitment. We're grateful for all they do. Stand with us. Help us to know that in the times of difficulty, you are present and you come to us in brave and good people. Hold us up in the times of crisis. Amen.
Thank you, Pastor Morwell. For those of you that don't know, Bob has been a great supporter of law enforcement here in Quincy, having served as chaplain for the police department. Bob will be moving on to a new assignment in Southern Illinois in the very near future. We wish you and your wife Nina well in your move. In 1962, President Kennedy proclaimed May 15th as National Peace Officers Memorial Day, and the calendar week in which May 15th falls as National Police Week. Established by a joint resolution of Congress in 1962, National Police Week pays special recognition to those law enforcement officers who have lost their lives in the line of duty for the safety and protection of others. On October 15th, 1991, the National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial was dedicated. It is located in Washington, D.C., and is our nation's monument to the fallen law enforcement officers from federal, state, and local jurisdictions. Inscribed on the walls of the memorial are the names of more than 19,000 officers that have died in the line of duty. These officers paid the ultimate price for the safety of our country and our people. If you've not seen it, I would encourage you to do so. It's a very humbling experience. In 2012, there were 120 law enforcement officers killed in the line of duty. 64 were killed in criminal attacks, 37 in traffic crashes, 8 from other accidents, and 11 from all other causes. These officers represented 37 states, the U.S. government, Puerto Rico, and the Virgin Islands. 2 of those killed were from Illinois. Illinois State Trooper Kyle Deathridge and Cook County Sheriff's Office Correctional Officer Nikki Boston Jones. I would also be remiss if I did not mention that in 2012, 18 of our K-9 partners were killed in the line of duty, 6 of them dying from gunfire. How many officers' lives were saved by these 4-legged heroes? As of May 13th, 2013, there have been 41 officers killed in the line of duty. That is a 21% increase over the same time last year. 19 in criminal attacks, 13 in vehicle accidents, 1 from other accidents, and 8 from other causes. In Illinois, there has been 1 officer killed this year. That was Illinois State Trooper James Sauter. He was killed in an automobile accident on March 28th. Our law enforcement comrades in Missouri have lost 1 officer this year so far also. Detective Christopher Simpson of the Chesterfield Police Department died due to a heart attack on February 12th. Let us take a moment of silence as we put forth our thoughts and prayers for the friends, co-workers, and families of all these fallen heroes. Thank you. We here in West Central Illinois are not immune from tragedy. While we thankfully have not seen any duty-related deaths locally for many years, the threat is ever present. We have had several incidents in the past few years where officers were shot at, threatened with knives, or attacked by other means. We have also seen officers involved in traffic crashes while responding to emergency calls or when stopped at the side of the road. We have seen officers hurt while otherwise performing their duties, and we know that the dying of a heart attack in the performance of one's stressful duties is always a possibility. We have seen a few leave our ranks on disability because of injuries sustained on duty that would not allow them to continue in their job as law enforcement officers. While we are saddened that they had to leave, we are fortunate that their injuries were not more severe. When we talk about the officers that survive attacks, traffic crashes, and other incidents, we can say that the officers survived because of better training, better technology, or just plain good luck. All of these could be true, but the bottom line is that our officers, troopers, deputies, and agents, these heroes before us, risk their safety every day they put on the badge. They run towards danger when others run away. We as a profession should strive to lower the number of line-of-duty deaths to under 100. With that in mind, I say to all my law enforcement brothers and sisters to remember these 4 things. Wear your vest, wear your seatbelt, slow down, and check your heart. Be ever vigilant as you go about your work. Be safe as you patrol our streets and highways so that you may go home to your families at the end of the day. In conclusion, I want to now remember those from our area who gave their lives in the line of duty. They were, from the Quincy Police Department, William H. Dallas, died May 30th, 1876, from gunfire. Thomas J. Seahorn, died August 19th, 1878, from stabbing. Robert Bumster, died May 24th, 1919, from gunfire. Osmer G. Milbert, died October 28th, 1957, from gunfire. Frank J. Howell, died February 19th, 1964, from heart attack. From the Illinois State Police, Floyd J. Farrer, December 17th, 1968, struck by vehicle. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Now, as we come to the final part of our ceremony, I will call forth the Quincy Police Department Color Guard, led by Sergeant Adam Yates, to post the colors, followed by the sounding of taps, played by Jeff Shooking.
Hamilton